Jonathan Darwin, Stephen Hensley back here in Lumberton, North Carolina, as we get ready for this no disqualification match where one man will walk out with a golden opportunity contract. I know Gemstone would love to have that golden opportunity contract and be able to challenge for any championship at any time.
Okay, let's play theorist, if you will.
Okay.
Let's say Gemstone gets that. What do you think he's going after? When do you think he's going after it? How long do you think a guy like that's going to wait to be first in line for what he wants?
Oh, I guarantee he's going to put fodder right in his crosshairs, because Gemstone would love nothing more than to be the RWC heavyweight champion again.
Other side of that coin, what about G-Money? What do you think about a guy like G-Money? He gets that shot. What do you think he's going to do?
Well, G-Money has made it clear that he is... Okay, so what we're saying about G-Money is he respects Fodder. They work together as a tag team of Broforce. We're the tag team champions. So that one is nothing but good sportsmanship and competitiveness, if it happens.
Okay, you're telling me the match against Fodder, as mean and as aggressive as that guy is, that's going to be a friendly contest. John, I can tell you that you are wrong on occasion, but you have never been more wrong. There is nothing friendly about a contest with a guy like Fodder. That guy is an animal. That guy will maul you. He will leave you in a shape in his current form that you may never return from again quite the same way.
Well, the Psycho Boy is
friendly contest. Good God.
I'll tell you what, this is going to be nothing but friendly. I can guarantee that. I mean, back at Homecoming, this match ended in a double countout, which is why Dex Carter made it a no disqualification match to guarantee a winner.
Man, these guys, you want to talk about an opportunity. These guys, they have been in the main event before. They have been the main event for prolonged periods of time. This has been a minute that neither one of them has been the man. It's kind of uncommon territory for them to go so long without flirting with the main event, without flirting with the main championship.
This is true. This is very true, Stephen.
Does that thing change? Does that change this up? Is that what's going to be different from every other contest we've seen before? Two guys who are hungry, who have been the main event, who haven't been there for a while, and now they got to tear each other apart?
Well, they want to be showcased, and justifiably so. Both men, like you said, are strong members of the RWC roster. And G-Money has come into his own as a singles competitor, especially with winning the Golden Opportunity Rumble.
Look at that look, that stare between these two men.
G-Money worried about the fashion attire of our referee. I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, Gemstone looking like all business in there tonight.
And the trash talk between these two men already starting things off. There's not a psychological advantage to be had here, though, John. If I'm being perfectly honest, I think these two men, in this moment in time, in a contest like this, they're past it. They might make each other mad, but they're not going to make each other trip up.
No, Gemstone has nothing in his bag of tricks that can make G-Money off tilt here, psychologically speaking.
Same side of the coin on the other end.
Well, agreed. And Gemstone going to work on G-Money quickly and hard, whipping G-Money off the ropes, and Gemstone trying to go for the clothesline, gets none, and down goes Gemstone. G-Money with a good hip toss.
G-Money making use of the momentum right now, and you have got to make use of the momentum. I know G, I know he's a strong guy, but Gemstone might be the strongest competitor in RWC, and that is not far-fetched to say.
No, it is not. Pound for pound, probably one of the 2 or 3 top toughest guys here in RWC is Gemstone, but G-Money showing why he's just as up and coming as he goes at, well, gets caught. Well, look at.
Good attempt at the follow-up. Unfortunately for him, Gemstone had it scouted, got out of the way.
Well, Gemstone loves to study film. I know a couple of times when I've interviewed him, trying to get notes for a match, definitely every time I've talked to him on the phone, he is watching a match, whether it's his, whether it's G-Money's, whether it's Fodder's.
He's a student of the game. Some would argue that he's destined to become a professor, but right now, he needs to. Jim, you can look, Jim, behind you! Behind you!
Absolutely
told him. Man.
Oh! Well, G-Money takes advantage of that.
G-Money did take advantage of it, and John, that's what we call a cheap shot.
Cheap shot.
Do you have something to say about that, Mr. Play by the Rules?
Yeah,
Mr. Calls it like it is?
Yeah, Gemstone, quit jacking your mouth to me.
Oh, come on. Jack in your mouth. Anybody else was out there, anybody besides Gemstone, you'd be on their side. You'd say that was an underhanded tactic. That was a low ball. How could you do that? But here you are, Gemstone getting taken advantage of, and you're okay with it. You know what? That's fine. You look at G-Money right now. How much good did that do him? Because if G-Money has to answer, I promise you this, with God as my witness, Gemstone's going to know what you're saying. You're going to pay.
Oh!
Fantastic suplex. Fantastic.
Yeah, but that took a lot out of both of them, Steven. And you're right. Gemstone got the upper hand quickly there. And I tell you what, that did some damage to Gemstone that Gemstone may not have been expecting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's falling down onto concrete. You think that feels good?
Oh!
And he just got sent into a ring post. Also does not feel good.
Not at all. To quote one of our old friends, that doesn't tickle.
Sending out our love, Jacques.
And going straight into the fence there is G-Money. And the referee can do nothing, absolutely nothing, except be ready to count the pinfall. But it's not false count anywhere. Gemstone would need to get G-Money back in the ring. So you can fight on the outside all you want, but if you can't roll your opponent in there to pin him, what good has this done?
I suppose you could incapacitate him to the point that he can't move again, and then the referee would have to call it.
Just for medical reasons, yeah, that is an option here.
Technical knockout, that's a possibility.
And it's been a while since you or I have seen one of those. But in a no disqualification match, that is highly probable.
Oh, yeah, slam on somebody's skull into the ring post a couple more times. That's not going to happen a lot of times, and you're still going to get up.
And that's what we're seeing now. What? Oh! G-Money getting mildly distracted with the fans in the VIP seats, and Gemstone capitalizes on that moment. Wait a minute. What's Gemstone doing?
Well, Gemstone, for the moment, appears to be taking a powder, but as you said, no rules here. No count.
No. Steel chair and kendo stick. I tell you what, I've been hit with a kendo stick. That'll shatter all the way down to your nerves. Oh!
G-Money, I'm afraid, my friend, this is what me and the kids call bad news bears. You might want to get out of this situation. You might want to duck, dive, run if you can, but certainly get out of the way of this monster.
Yeah, but he's unsuccessful as G-Money's being choked out by Gemstone now with that kendo stick. I tell you what, in my personal opinion, one of the most dangerous weapons in a no disqualification match is that kendo stick.
Well, the kendo stick, as dangerous it is, it's not as dangerous as Gemstone when he's focused. And John, as much as I am in Jim's corner, I got a question walking away when you've got G-Money up on the ropes, when you got him kind of bobbing and weaving.
Two count, though.
If I was out there choking him with that kendo stick, I don't know that I would have stopped. It's as you said, there's no reason to stop. There's no DQ.
Yeah.
It's not illegal to choke the life out of the man. In fact, I would say it's advised.
As we see Gemstone now getting ready to use the chair. I see what you're saying, Steve. I mean, incapacitate him and get G-Money back in there, not under his own power. But Gemstone changed his mind, and look at G-Money. Oh my God, right in the midsection of Gemstone. That'll do some damage to the abdominal muscles.
I would have held on to the kendo stick, but let's see what happens. Yep.
Chair to the skull of Gemstone.
Doubt you 1 second, believe in you the next. That was a good decision.
Going for the pin, though, slowly. 2 count there. Well, see, look how slow G-Money is moving after he took those shots with the kendo stick to the arm. He couldn't get around quick for that pin on Gemstone.
The crowd's certainly behind G-Money.
You hear it. They want to see it. G-Money now. I tell you, I don't know if G-Money's going to be able to do a lot of moves that he normally does with that damaged arm. And G-Money wedging the chair into the corner. Could prove a big move here by G-Money. Will it pay off?
He's got a hold of Jim.
Jim.
Irish whip, reversal.
Oh, my God. And it's straight back into that arm that Gemstone hit earlier with a kendo stick.
And yeah, that's not the follow-up that G-Money was looking for.
Not at all. Going for the pin is Gemstone. 1, 2, no.
And G-Money right now, very much in a trap of his own making. He thought that chair was going to yield the dividends he needed to walk away with the W. I'm afraid it might lead him to the L.
Yeah. Oh, right across the larynx is that kendo stick.
Just pressing down literally into the windpipe.
And that's what we're seeing here. And I tell you what, G-Money is in a bad position with that damaged wing of his.
Oh, no argument. No argument.
Gemstone getting ready to set up for the gem spike. Calling his shot, targeting it into the corner. G-Money, oh!
Son of a gun!
Can G-Money get it? No.
He might do it, John.
Gemstone down and G-Money.
Nice running senton.
But look how slow G-Money is at moving over.
Hook the leg.
No!
Nearly had it.
I thought he did. The slowness of G-Money was his own fault there to not get the 3 count. But I tell you, G-Money, he's still got an opportune moment here. Gemstone not knowing where he's at. What a Russian leg sweep with that kendo stick. But G-Money, look how blown up the man is. Look how he's gasping for air.
I don't know that he's blowing up, John. I would argue that that man's wounded right now. Look at the way he's shaking the arm. Look at the way that he's holding his side.
And G-Money now getting ready to try to slingshot Gemstone back in that. Oh, no, going for a submission. But I tell you what, can G-Money get enough grasp with that arm? But he does get the Boston Crab.
Well, it was a struggle, but Money got him over. He's got to sit down, though. Jim, he's the kind of guy, he's so big and he's so strong. He's the kind of guy I can absolutely see pushing out of a maneuver like that.
Yeah, and look at that Gemstone with a reach advantage. Can he get over to get the kendo stick? He's going to use the kendo stick to break it possibly. Gemstone does get the kendo stick, and straight across the spine of G-Money. I tell you, Gemstone needed that desperately. That was the only way he was going to get out of that Boston Crab.
I don't know. I still think he was strong enough to do it on his own, but hey, an opportunity is an opportunity. Not one to shy away from them is Jim, and I believe that's what may carry him in this contest, John. He's better at spotting a weakness. He's better at spotting a moment.
Gemstone going for the pin. What? Use the ropes.
Not illegal. Not illegal to use the ropes.
Good.
I'm absolutely right.
You're right, and I hate it.
You know, I got to tell you, that moment, almost as good as I thought it would be.
I am sensed. But G-Money has Gemstone up. But
he nailed it.
But look at G-Money. So damaged that he's rolling to the outside.
Jim just got DVD'd on top of that kendo stick.
We about to take it to the next
Well, what's G-Money thinking? G-Money needs to get in there. Wait a minute.
He's talking to the fans. He's asking if they want to see something. I think you might want to see if you can cover the guy, though.
I can't wait to see what he's thinking. What is it? Come on, G-Money. The televised audience at home can see it because of the camera.
Well, I don't know what it is, but what I'm seeing right now is opportunity to slip through a man's fingers.
Well, the holidays may be over, but the tables are getting set back up here in the King Arena now. I tell you, G-Money.
G-Money needs to end this thing. That's what he needs to do.
And I don't know, with one arm, is G-Money going to be able to set up that table even?
I think he may have had his best shot at ending this a moment ago, and for whatever mystifying reason, he didn't cover the man.
He wants, I think G-Money wants to put Gemstone away once and for all. Wait a minute. Big right hand by Gemstone.
Kick to the gut. And this is what I was talking about. Too long, too little, too late. You had a chance to win it, and you didn't go for it. And that's the kind of thing that cost you. Do you want to win a title or do you want to win over fans?
Okay.
What a mistake.
Speaking of people not going for things, why is Gemstone going to the outside instead of pinning G-Money?
Positioning.
Wait a minute, what is Gemstone looking for underneath there?
Well, he's got a cookie sheet. I would argue his fist is probably the more dangerous weapon. But hey, if he wants to hit him with it, I'm all for it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, G-Money almost getting hit on that table. Oh, Gemstone calling for it. Oh, if Gemstone nails this, it's all over for G-Money.
Well, this is certainly a big risk for both men. G-Money, though, rising to his feet, leaps with a shot to the jaw of Gemstone. He's going right after the big man.
And Gemstone getting rocked up there as G-Money rises the ropes. An exchange of blows by both men.
And G-Money getting rocked just as much as Gemstone right now. It's anybody's contest up there.
G-Money with the elbow. Can he get the headlock?
Money looking behind him. He's looking for it. He's hoping to nail him. He's hoping to finish it.
Can we see it? G-Money got it.
Fighting for all he's worth.
Possibly. Yes!
And he just sent Gemstone through the table. And John, if he covers him, that could be all.
Oh, definitely. 1, 2, 3. Stephen, we witnessed a war in that ring tonight.
Well, that point, John, is inarguable. Sometimes you're wrong, sometimes you're right, and you were right about that. That was a brawl out there. That was a living hellscape for both men, and in the end, G-Money, against all odds, when I thought he had squandered his opportunity, came back around and made today his day.
And it's still his day because he is still the golden contract holder and can challenge for any championship at any time.
Champions, be on notice.
G-Money with the celebration here in the King Arena for Stephen Hensley. This is Jonathan Darwin saying we'll join you next time for more RWC.